Hey friends, it's come to my attention that one thing that I want to talk about, that most of us give our power away or whatever. I don't want to talk that way. But whenever we try and aim for a primary relationship, primary is a primary romantic relationship, if it doesn't work, or even when we break up, the first thing that we start to do is what's wrong with us? Well, that's been programmed into our head that what's wrong with us, and that keeps us away from uh, creating more. It adds layers of creating more fear around adding relationships or even trying to meet somebody because of fear of a past failure. But you know what? Try again. But if you should come up to those emotions that come up, that tension that comes up when you're about to meet somebody, do it. It's worth it because all that is that you're feeling is the programming that we've had for years of that am I good enough? You know, all those, you're getting an opportunity in a way of doing some kind of like inner introspection, let's say, but your higher self has a better answer and a greater plan. And unless you're self-abusive, you're not going to accept something less than you deserve. So, in every relationship, I've come to the conclusion that when you started out, most of them are happy when you're spontaneous and you really like something about it. And if you're supposed to like be with each other to continue to learn together, you're going to stay with each other. If not, you kind of like relationships come and go. And this also has a lot to do with the destiny in your life. Am I destined for something greater? Always think that you're destined for something greater, not lesser than, because the universe is not stupid, and it's very fair. The universe is very just and fair, and the universe is not going to come up to you and say, no, we're going to teach you another lesson. It's not about that. So that moment when you get that tension that you're set up on a blind date, or some people can handle those, but the best dates that are blind are the ones that the universe coordinates for you, and those can be pretty cool. So anyhow, take that for thought, pass it through your I am presence to your higher self, and discern it, that just because you've had breaks up in the past or when you meet, it's not necessarily because there isn't anything wrong with you. There really isn't. So what's there to complain about? I mean, it's just something that you need to reprogram and look at. And that's just my point of view and my vision of what's come to mind. And I actually heard a brother say it about this, but it keeps coming up and up and up again. And it bears repeating. Philip Good. Don't think that it's automatically what's wrong with you. Okay? One love, namaste, and I am Reverend Joey Emmanuel of the Temple of the I Am.com, and I hope that you go check out that website.